More Stuff Now is what we're calling this thing, which is because we had no other ideas to call it something else.
And MSN's already taken. So.
Yes. MSNYI, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
MSNYI. More Stuff Now. I am Dylan. You know that already, but our listeners might not. I have someone with me, and his name is Mark. And so the first question for Mark is, Mark, who are you?
I am Mark Mahoney. I am the youth pastor at Auburn Church of Nazarene. I've been in youth ministry for 11 years now, and been on this district pretty much that entire time, and just rocking up in Auburn.
Awesome. So you're a youth pastor. You do that in Auburn. What got you to that point? Why are you the way that you are, Mark?
Well, I've known from a very young age I always wanted to help people, and I had a youth pastor that poured into me, loved on me when I was an annoying junior hire, and since then just kind of like, hey, let's right now I see it as helping people and helping students get to know Christ.
Perfect. Awesome. Yeah. So we have an event coming up this summer, and it's called Junior High Camp. And you happen to be the big dog, the boss, the head cheese.
Something like that.
Yeah. So what is your role in Junior High Camp? What do you...
So I am one of the directors. I'm the one that if stuff goes wrong, I'm the one that it falls on. I have a couple other directors. I have Sarah Fox, Reverend Sarah Fox, out of Muncie, Harris Chapel, who is my registrar and a little bit of everything else. Then I have my games guru, John Houck, who's also in Muncie, but he's at Riverview. And together we're planning, strategizing, doing all things for junior high camp this year.
Would you say it's kind of like the Holy Trinity of camp directors?
Something like
it's like that. 3 in 1.
Something like that.
Great. Awesome. Mark, John, and Sarah. Father, Son, no.
That's kind of sacrilegious.
Yeah,
we can't say that.
So, so with junior high camp, when is junior high camp?
Junior high camp is June 24th to 28th.
Awesome. That's typically not in June.
Correct.
We've adjusted.
We've adjusted because of NYC.
Yeah. So typically we would be right after the 4th of July somewhere in there. Yep. But this is one of those every 4 years we've
moved stuff up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and also if anyone who hasn't been to camp or doesn't know anything about about the camp scene, we're actually sitting at the location of camp, which is in Shiloh Park, and that's in Marion. And we're here for our youth workers retreat, our annual retreat, and got a chance to sit down and kind of talk this through. So Shiloh Park, if you don't know anything about Shiloh Park...
It's awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's the best. It's super cool. It's been around a long time, constantly getting better. You can check out, they've got an updated website. I think it's shilohpark.org. You can go there and get all the info for the feel of the camp, the location, and all that stuff. So we know when camp is. How old, I know I'm a little too old to attend junior high camp as a camper, but how old do I have to be to attend? I think I'm out of the age bracket.
You have to be, the last grade you completed, it has to be either 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th grade.
Okay. Well, I am definitely older than that, so sadly I won't be attending junior high camp.
But if you still want to throw dodgeballs at junior hires, I think we can figure something out.
Deal. So 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th, you have to have completed those.
Yes.
So heading in, or another way of saying that would be heading into 6th grade through heading into 9th grade.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. what can I expect at camp if I'm new, I've never been to camp, and I'm a little nervous maybe. I've never ventured out away from home for a week, or I've never done the camp scene. What could I expect coming to camp here?
Well, you'll be in a cabin with a bunch of other students from either your church and or other churches. You'll have a couple of counselors in there, maybe some CITs, which are counselors in training. Those are my game people that help run the games.
And those are high school age students?
Yep, high school. And then you'll have a bunch of free time. You'll have the opportunities to do things like the wet willy, go to the pool, the rock wall, play games, and then there'll be group games you'll do as a cabin. There'll be plenty of time to eat breakfast, lunches, dinners, all provided. And then we have services where you'll encounter God, and then we have like late night activities and fun things like that. So it'll keep you hopping.
Awesome. Now, when you say you're going to give me a wet willy, for me, that doesn't sound like something I would be into. So what actually is a wet willy in this camp sense?
The wet willy is a big, huge water slide that you slide into the pond.
Oh, see, when you say it like that, it sounds fun. And then I think, what else? I'm been looking around the camp since we've been here on the retreat, and there's some giant wooden structure with some cables and that kind of stuff. Is that something I would get to do as a junior high camper?
So at the top of the rock wall is a zip line, and you can go down that. And there's also attached to that, there's also the leap of faith where you climb up this telephone pole and then jump off a little ledge.
And then I just die?
No, it catches you.
Oh, awesome.
And then and there's also attached to that a big old pendulum swing where you have a whole bunch of your buddies pull you all the way up to the top, and then you release the lever and you send yourself swinging in a pendulum.
So I get to experience like what it's like to be a bird.
Yeah.
That is cool. Yep. Awesome.
And we're hoping to have this year, we're going to have a couple new things. We're going to have some Frisbee golf
score
stuff set up, and possibly some other fun stuff too.
That'll be good. What else did I see around this place? There's some basketball courts out there.
Volleyball.
A pretty rockin' pavilion.
Yep.
There's a swimming pool.
Yep.
So that's all able to be used by me as a camper?
Yep.
Oh, man. That's good stuff. What other activities are we looking at? Do we have...
so some of I'll just give you...
Yeah, you mentioned some late night stuff.
Some
what is
late
that?
night activities. We've got a counselor hunt where the counselors go hide and the students try to go find them. We have a fun game. We're trying a new game. It's called Zombie Apocalypse, which that'll be fun. And then, of course, we've got dodgeball. Can't go wrong with dodgeball.
Yes.
And then we have some laser tag.
Oh, man.
So
okay, that's going to be a blast. I think I'm sold. I have a few more questions, but I think you've sold me. What should I bring if I'm a camper?
So you want to make sure you bring bedding or sheets or sleeping bags for the bed. You'll be on a twin bed. You want to bring your toiletries. You want to bring towel. You want to bring all of your stuff that you need to be a normal human.
Yeah.
You want to...
I need to shower when I'm here. Is that correct?
Absolutely. We like showers around here, and we don't like smelly, stinky junior hires.
Yeah.
You'll need to bring clothes that you don't mind getting messy in, don't mind getting muddy in, because it will happen. And then you just need to be mindful and respectful of swim clothes that are modest, no two pieces, ladies, guys, no Speedos, those kind of things. And then you want to make sure you definitely bring your Bible and or notepads so that you can take notes during the sermons, because they're going to be amazing. And then you probably want to bring some snacks and or some money for snacks from the snack shack.
Yeah, and I think the snack shack I saw, they have like funnel cakes and ice cream and fries and like cheese curds.
So if you get hungry between meals or before the late night activity, you want to get some ice cream or a snack, that place is always hopping. You want to make sure you bring a little bit of money for that for the week.
That sounds really good. And now We said something about no Speedos. That means that I'm going to have to go
Right.
buy another, like a different swimsuit.
Yes, Dylan. Sorry.
Okay. It doesn't matter that that's like the thing in Europe. Like that's not allowed here.
Yep, not here.
Okay.
I'm not sure that's not as safe
I think
either.
I think I can sacrifice, I guess. What now? You've kind of told me what I can expect and what I should bring. You talked about these sermons. Who now these services that where we encounter God, and you talk about these. You know, we're gonna have awesome sermons, and I'm assuming we'll have some music and stuff. Tell me about who's giving these sermons? Who's speaking for camp?
So it's a old buddy of mine. His name's Joe Gross. He is a Wesleyan pastor. He loves students, loves Superman, loves wrestling, big activity guy, big hair guy. He kind of looks like David Crowder, long hair, and just very passionate and high energy kind of guy. Loves students.
Awesome. That should be great. And then, so we'll have a worship band that will kind of like set the tone for service and get us like into that.
Yep,
into
we
the
have
messages.
we have a band from Olivet that's coming, City on a Hill.
Cool.
They're gonna be here and they're gonna rock the place out and set the tone for worship. And
Yeah. And now, so Olivet is a college, right, that we kind of are affiliated with. So if the band comes, they're college students,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So they're all college age. So if I'm a junior high girl looking to have a crush on a college age rock star, that's something that I could fill here.
Right. Yep. And then
Oh
you
my
know,
goodness.
they'll let you know that Olivet is available and try to give you some Olivet stuff, maybe some T-shirts, sign up and get interested in the college and go for red carpet days or
Yeah, they'll promote all that stuff and get us in touch with that. They'll also, I mean, they're available to just kind of hang out with you and,
Yep.
and just, you know,
they'll be
a
there the
friend
whole
and-
time. You can eat lunch with them and drool over them, all that
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, that sounds really good. Plus, they're pretty talented musically.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not okay. Good.
They're not just eye candy.
Well, yeah, that's that sounds like a good deal. They're the whole package. So I think I'm ready to sign up. I got questions like when are my forms due?
So the forms are due by May 24th.
May 24th.
Yep.
And that's bumped up because
Of
we had to move camp earlier.
Yep.
So typically we're like a June 1st-ish.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've moved up a couple weeks. So
typically a month before.
Okay, so that's good. That seems very reasonable to me. Now, what about the cost? This is where you might lose me because I'm thinking a week stay with all these activities and a band, and I'm assuming you're going to feed me. Are you going to feed me at this camp? And the food's decent?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I'm assuming with all this, I'm probably going to have to spend like $1,000 to come to this place. Is that true?
No. It's $175 as long as you turn in before the May 24th. And then after May 24th, it bumps up to $200.
Yeah, but that's just like for the food, right?
Yep.
That's
that's everything. So that's your food, your housing, your stay, games, your T-shirt, helping support the band, helping support the speaker,
wow.
everything that goes on the camp. That is part of that.
I'm having a hard time believing that something that cheap is out there for a whole week for me. But if you say so, I'm gonna hold you to that price.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
As
fine.
long as I get my stuff in by May 24th.
Yep.
I only pay $175.
Yep.
And then if I happen to jump on late, it's only a $25 fee.
Yep.
That seems like a small price to pay. Now, I've been told that there are some churches on the district that will actually like supplement your cost. So like if I'm involved in my youth group at a local church, I could ask my youth pastor and that cost could even be cheaper potentially.
Yes. Absolutely.
That seems like too good a deal to pass up.
Absolutely.
So with that, I just have one more question for you, and that is junior high camp the most fun that a junior high student could ever have?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Without like getting in trouble.
Hey, that's awesome. That is awesome. Well, thank you, Mark. I'm excited for junior high camp, and I imagine now that we're informed that everyone else would be too. So get those forms in. If you don't have a form, talk to your youth pastor. If you don't have a youth pastor, go to the NEI MII Facebook page or shilohpark.org or or neinazarene.org. Any of those three places you can find those forms. Get those turned in. We do ask you to put turn your money into your church, and then they will take care of your money in your form, and then they will take care of getting you registered. So that we don't have to deal with a bunch of personal. It just makes it easier on you, and it makes it easier on us. So saves you guys postage, saves us hassle. So I think that's it. One other question. What is it like in a cabin? How many people are in my cabin?
Typically 16 to 18
And then-
other students, and then
Great.
2 or 3 adults.
Okay.
Typically.
They're all my gender.
Yep.
Okay,
all
well, that's
boys,
that's
all
good.
girls.
What about is there do we have to walk a mile to go to the bathroom and take a shower or anything?
All the bathrooms except for Updike are in the actual dorms. Updike's is kind of central, so you might have to walk 20 feet to the bathroom.
Oh,
but
20, not 20 miles,
No.
just 20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet around the corner. It's all connected, so it's really not too bad at all.
And that still only $175.
Yep.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm gonna come to camp. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
We will see you this summer at camp, and we will get back with you with more stuff now for another update shortly.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.